As women enter perimenopause and menopause, a range of symptoms can emerge that severely disrupt daily life. These include the well-known hot flashes, mood swings, vaginal dryness, and irregular sleep patterns. However, one of the more insidious and often overlooked issues is brain fog, a condition where cognitive function, particularly memory, focus, and mental clarity, diminishes. While many chalk it up to the hormonal shifts accompanying menopause, new research has pointed to another culprit: iron deficiency. Although brain fog is frequently attributed to fluctuating estrogen and progesterone levels, this study brings into question whether low iron levels could be playing a significant role. The study, published in the journal Nutrients, focused on a group of women aged around 54 who had varying iron levels in their blood. What stood out was the clear correlation between iron levels and cognitive performance. Women with adequate iron levels performed significantly better on cognitive tasks than those with iron deficiency, even when other factors were controlled for. Those with lower iron levels displayed noticeable impairments in memory, attention, and overall cognitive function. The researchers concluded that addressing iron deficiency during the menopausal transition might help alleviate the brain fog commonly experienced at this time. Iron is well known for its role in oxygen transport via red blood cells. It is an essential component of hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen throughout the body, including to the brain. Oxygen is vital for cognitive functions, and without an adequate supply, it's no surprise that the brain starts to suffer. Iron deficiency reduces oxygen delivery to the brain, which could lead to cognitive sluggishness. This could explain why women with low iron levels experience difficulties concentrating, memory lapses, and mental fatigue, hallmarks of brain fog. The connection between iron deficiency and cognitive decline isn't new. It's well documented that low iron can lead to trouble focusing, fatigue, and difficulty completing mental tasks. During perimenopause, many women experience heavy bleeding, which can cause a loss of iron. When menstruation is particularly heavy or prolonged, this can lead to significant iron depletion. Blood loss, particularly in large amounts, strips the body of iron, leaving tissues, especially the brain, with insufficient oxygen. It is this oxygen deprivation that likely underpins the brain fog many women experience during this time. The issue is compounded by the fact that many women may not realize that their iron levels are low. While most women are aware of the potential for iron deficiency, it's easy to overlook the subtle cognitive effects it can have. Menopausal women who may already be struggling with mood swings, sleep disturbances, and physical discomfort may attribute any mental fog to the overwhelming hormonal changes rather than considering their diet or nutritional status. The challenge lies in the fact that iron deficiency doesn't always present clear, visible symptoms until it reaches more severe levels. The link between brain fog and iron deficiency has been largely overlooked, with many women not connecting their cognitive struggles to nutritional imbalances. Normal iron levels typically range from 35 to 145 micrograms per deciliter, depending on age and gender. However, other factors such as total iron binding capacity, TIBC, and iron saturation also need to be considered to get a complete picture of iron status. These indicators give a more thorough understanding of whether there is too little or too much iron in the blood. Many women experiencing brain fog may find their iron levels are below the recommended range, exacerbating the symptoms of cognitive decline. For women in perimenopause and menopause, it's wise to stay proactive about iron levels, especially given the increased risk of deficiency during this time. Healthcare professionals recommend regular blood tests to monitor iron, especially for women experiencing heavy periods or those already showing signs of cognitive dysfunction. Along with checking iron levels, it's also a good idea to evaluate other nutrients that play a role in brain function, such as vitamin B12 and folate, as deficiencies in these vitamins can also contribute to brain fog. In terms of prevention and treatment, dietary sources of iron are the first step. Foods like spinach, tofu, lentils, fortified cereals, and red meat are excellent options for boosting iron intake. However, if dietary changes are insufficient, Particularly for women with heavy bleeding or those diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia, supplementation may be necessary. Iron supplements, however, should only be taken under the guidance of a healthcare provider, as excess iron can lead to other health complications, including gastrointestinal issues and organ damage. The key takeaway is that brain fog during menopause is not just a natural consequence of hormonal changes. It may be linked to low iron levels. Given that iron deficiency can significantly impair cognitive function, it is crucial for women experiencing brain fog to consider their iron status as part of their overall health picture. The good news is that correcting low iron levels through diet or supplementation could potentially improve cognitive performance, making brain fog a manageable issue. Women going through this phase of life should prioritize their nutritional health and seek professional guidance to address any deficiencies.